Hi there, this is Andrew from the Road Cyclist Guide again, and today this video is about is cycling good for knees? Is cycling good for your knees or not? The quick answer to that is actually yes, cycling is really good for your knees, in that it logically and obviously it strengthens the leg, muscles. It builds muscle in the leg area, and if you have good strong muscle supporting the knee joint, then actually the knee joint is the joint itself is put under less stress, and actually that strength is only a good thing. I know from personal experience that is the case. I did have a relatively serious knee issue come up about 3 years ago. My cartilage on my left knee is wearing away due to me being old, and at the time the knee joint had been swollen for quite a number of months actually, and when I walked on it for any distance it would swell up and stiffen up and become really painful. The physio I went to see did actually suggest cycling to me, which is why I started cycling, and it's made a massive difference. He said that obviously it would build up the muscles, it would support the joint, and I don't have any problems with this anymore. I had on and off 2-3 years of issues with it. I can walk on it now without any problems. I don't limp, which I was doing at the time. It still clicks a little bit, and I can feel that it's not quite as good as the other one, but there's absolutely no problems at all with it. And I do put that down almost 100% to cycling. However, if you get cycling wrong and you do a lot of cycling, it can actually damage your knee joint. So if your saddle's the wrong height, for example, it can put extra pressure in that area. Even a few millimeters up or down on your saddle can make a difference there. So it's really important to get a good fit, a good bike fit, and to know either know what you're doing or go to somebody who can get the saddle height exactly right. The same with the fore and aft movement on the saddle. The end of your kneecap should be absolutely level with the center of the pedal, the middle of the pedal, where the axle is. Otherwise it puts strain on your knee. So that's a fore and backwards movement on the seat. Again, you're looking at a few millimeters making a big difference there. Also, it's really important that your cleats are in the right position. If your knees are slightly in or out like that, if your cleats don't support that or don't mirror that, then it will put a lot of strain sort of laterally on your knee joints, which can be an issue. So all of those things are really, really important. Also, if you cycle at a massively high cadence all the time, it's going to do your knee joints in eventually, because it puts a lot of strain on them. If you don't warm up properly, for example, or if you really go hell for leather and rather than trying to gradually increase your fitness, you go one day and do 100 miles without doing any training, you might well hurt your knees. There's no two ways about it. So the long and short of it is that cycling is good for your knees. It's good for your legs. It's good for your cardiovascular system. It's good for you mentally. Cycling is good, but there are ways that you can actually damage not just your knees but other parts of your body if you don't have a good bike fit, if you're not warming up, if you're not being sensible about your training and you overdo it. If you would like to find out more about cycling and knees and why it's good and what to look out for, then click on the link below, and there's a blog post there on the Road Cyclist Guide that I wrote with a lot more detail than there is in this video. And have a look around the Road Cyclist Guide anyway. There's loads of information there about all sorts of things to do with mainly middle-aged cycling, and if you're a middle-aged cyclist like I am, hopefully you will find that really interesting. Okay, thanks ever so much, and see you in the next video.